Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ocean Outlast Expert. I hope everyone is doing great today. I know that I am. We are jumping right back on into things today. And just to recap on the last episode, so in the last episode we got our simple storage network up and going. If we come into our house here, you can see we have our storage request table here. We have it filtered right now. Let's get that knocked off. Let's undo that. Unfortunately, this does reset every single time. So this is the JEI search capabilities. So when you search over here, it pulls it up over here. For whatever reason, it does reset every single time, it seems like. But as you can see, we have all of our items easily accessible now right from this interface. And then on top of that, we even have our nice little remote control, which we can use up to 64 blocks away, I believe. And this has all of our items in it as well, which is awesome. It's a perfect distance for us. So if we come out of here and we go downstairs, I will quickly show you guys the chests that we have set up. So we have a couple crates down here that are holding things. We have not hooked up this last one. This last one is mainly just armor as it is right now. So I'm not too worried about getting it hooked up immediately. So we're just going to kind of leave it as is for the time being. But everything else is hooked up. And we have plenty of storage for the time being. I even upgraded this one so it has an additional slot of storage. It is still pretty much a mess though, unfortunately. As you can see, everything kind of just goes in as is. I think you can set prioritization on it. Smaller goes first. So yeah, we could have this set to be a higher priority, but that doesn't really help with our organization on it. Obviously, we were trying to have this be our useful items. So like all our different ores, our gems, so on and so forth, different crafting components. And yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a way to filter it right now. So it is what it is. I'm just happy that we have something up and running that makes the whole process just a little bit easier on us. Now, another thing that I did want to eventually start doing was to integrate our grinder, because we have a grinder in there, with our void ore miner over here. So this bad boy has been picking up a ton of resources for us, and to grind them up into a dust and then smelt them would be awesome, and we could try to integrate that then into our current system, because we do have a way that we can easily smelt things up and have them go right into our system. But obviously this is over here. I don't know, did I put my, no, I didn't put the Spectre coil back over there. But yeah, this is obviously over here, and then this boy is way over here. So we would have to kind of figure some things out. We could even try to automate it over that way, and then just kind of have it piped all the way over here, I guess, with cables. I don't know, we might do that on stream. I am recording this on Friday before we do our stream, and I think on stream today we will be playing this game, so maybe we'll look into that. But unfortunately, guys, if you do not check out the stream, you'll have to wait until Monday to see what the updates are. But if you are interested in our stream, I have that linked in the description down below. I do every Friday afternoon from about 12:30 till maybe 5-ish, 6-ish. It just depends on what's going on. It's been a couple of weeks since I last streamed, just because I did go on vacation and I had some personal stuff come up. But I have been trying to, at the very least, get episodes out for you guys. But anywho, that's a whole different story. We're not going to get into it today. But with that being said, what are we doing today? Well, there was no update, so there's no information to go over there. We're still running on the last version that I updated you guys on. So what we're jumping into today is energy storage. We really need to get some energy storage going. Right now, we've kind of just been going back and forth between our void ore miner and our base here with the one Spectre coil that we have, and that's just not a good source of power. Well, let me rephrase that. It's a good source of power, but it's not a good way to have to be going back and forth to be providing that power. Now, realistically, we could do the same exact thing where I do a cable system, and I have a common energy cable? Is that what these bad boys are called? Or universal cable, basic universal cable. This is a energy transfer cable, and we could just have these run between this base and then this over here, and just kind of have it hooked in. But that's a lot of cable, and those universal cables, if I'm not mistaken, well, actually, I don't think they cost that much. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's just steel and some redstone, and that'll give us 8 of them. But that is a far way to go. I mean, we would have to somehow pipe it down, probably underneath, unless we really wanted to try to pipe it above. But that would look kind of ugly if we had it piped above, I would think. But pipe it down all the way underneath here, and then up and over to our void ore miner. Not the most ideal situation to have to do for it. So instead, I'm thinking we should get some energy production for the lower items, the lower power consuming items over here. And that would be getting an energy cube and then also getting a wind generator. Now with that, we were trying to start on those paths in the previous episode, and we were running into some problems with getting a certain component. So if we look at these this basic energy cube, we do need these energy tablets for it, which needs enchanted ingots. Now these enchanted ingots are relatively easy to make with gold and lapis, and you'll get that in an enchanter. I should probably make sure I have gold and lapis on me. I only have 8 lapis, really. Whew. I guess I'm going to have to do some resource collecting too. But if we come down, oh, I had some in here. That's why. That is why. Oh, and we already have everything we need. We'll put those away. So I had this set up here, right? And some of you commented on the last episode that it is the right setup, but we just need to move our enchanter back. Actually, there was one person in particular. Let me look up that name. Let me give you credit. Okay, that was Binge V over on YouTube. He suggested it for us. I know he has a different name over on the Discord. It was like Awesome Burger or something like that over on the Ocean Outlast Discord. But he had posted saying he tested it and he just moved this enchanter 1 block back. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move it 1 block back and see if that's ultimately what we need. It looks like it is what we need. So we can put these bad boys in here. And then unfortunately we do need to get power. So we have to go back upstairs. See, this is where a better power source would be a lot easier. A better way of generating power would be a lot easier here. We'll grab this bad boy, and then we'll come back out here. We should get some elevators going relatively soon as well, if possible. I know that they're a lot more complicated in this pack to make. Let's throw this bad boy on top. It's going to get some power. It's going to do its thing. But I did want to look at elevators while we are waiting. There we go. Elevator. We need to get into Thaumcraft for it. That is what we need. Oof. Thaumcraft. Yikes. But there we go. It's crafting those up, which is perfect. I don't think we need that much power in it, but I'll leave it as is for the time being. I'll let it go. I'll let it do its magic. We'll bump it up with our time in a bottle here to move it along just a wee bit more. But there we go. There's all 6 of those. I'm actually going to grab our Spectre coil here, and then let's head back upstairs. So perfect. That was a great suggestion. Thank you so much, man, for leaving your comments. And hopefully, for all of you following along out there, you now know as well how to properly set up that enchanter. All right. So we have our enchanted ingots. We do need these enriched alloys. So I think I do have those ender ingots chilling in here. And then we're going to need some redstone, which I'm actually running extremely low on redstone. Like, look at that. That is really, really low. Now, I don't have anything else in here, do I? Nope. So realistically, we're going to need to get some more redstone really, really soon. And I wonder if there's like an efficient way to get it. So really, we already have our diamond one. So if we were to use compressed dust, we have a 25% chance of getting redstone from it, which might be the path to go to get some more redstone. I don't think, I mean, if we used a fluid sieving machine, we could get some, but yeah, no, that's fine. Or if we used our crusher. Ooh, actually, let's take a peek at that because we do need more redstone. Do I have some in here? I do, look at that. Let's grab a bunch of that. I'm gonna leave some in there just for safekeeping. If we come back over here and we go to our crusher and we throw this bad boy in here, let's see how many we get. I thought it was saying that it would be quite a bit of an output. Yeah, 10 per. Holy smoke. So that's going to give us a lot of redstone, which is awesome because that's exactly what we need. Now, if we head over to our metallurgic infuser, we'll throw a little bit of redstone in there. We'll throw our ender ingots in there, and that should switch them over to these enriched alloys, which is exactly what we need. Just like so. I'll leave the redstone in there for the time being, and I'll grab that out of there and stick it into our system. Now we also needed these resonating crystals. And we should have everything we need to make these. And unfortunately, I have to do it twice like so. So we have 2 energy tablets. Cool. Now the only other thing that we're missing is the steel casing, which I think we have everything for. And we do. Perfect. So with all that being said, we should be able to get our basic energy cube up and going, and that is going to complete a quest for us. So what I want to do with this is I want to get rid of this picture here on the wall. I'm going to grab our Spectre coil, and then I'm going to stick this right here. Because then what I want to do, I think I have more common cabling. Or maybe I don't. But luckily I can craft it in here, so that's good. And I guess that makes sense where, or it's not universal, it's not common, it's universal. And I do. Perfect. Okay, we'll grab that. I'm gonna turn that back off. And we're gonna stick that bad boy right there. And how do I want to handle this? Well, our painting needs to get put back up somewhere, so it'll go right there. Perfect. Beautiful. I'm an interior designer right there. We could put that on there, and then it should start getting things. Let's grab that. What if I put it in from there? There we go. Now it's going to start building up power. Transporter config. Okay. Side config security. Disabled storing power. So it's input all around. Output is the dark red. What if I change this to output? Is that the bottom? I think that's the bottom. Yep, it looks like it's outputting power below, maybe? I would assume so. I'm guessing this is... So the top is probably the input. I wish there was more visual signs for you to be able to see what's going on here. Have I changed all of these other ones to output? Is it still getting power? Yes. So that's definitely the top one. And then all the rest would be output, which I'm fine with. Okay, I think we have it configured properly now, which is awesome. So we did complete a quest for that. Let's go into our quest book here. And we go to mechanism. And we go over here. And we get 400 coins, a common crate, and a cybernetic crate. Let's see what we get here. A tomato. And then what else do we have here? Cybernetic, coal, coke. Nothing crazy. So that's fine. We'll stick that away. We'll stick that away. I don't really need tomatoes, but we'll stick them downstairs later. So much redstone. Great way to get it. And then this is going to keep storing things up, which is perfect because that's our ultimate goal. We'll have the Spectre cable kind of backlog a bunch of power. And then what we can do is we can take it over to our void ore miner and just then set it up over there. And then we can have this backlog of power to help with everything. Over here. So, perfect. But on top of that, I did want to have something that then would keep the power going over here, even if we don't have a Spectre cable. And that would be our wind generator. I think this would be really cool to get going. Now, unfortunately for this, we do need more of these enchanted ingots. So we need 6 more. And then we're also going to need some more enriched alloys, if I'm not mistaken. So, let me just double check. Because I think I only have 2. Yeah, so I have enough for 1 tablet, but not for more than that. And this will do 80 KRF. And I believe that's that's stored. That's what it'll store. I don't know how much it actually makes, though. Shift and M. A generator uses the strength of the wind to produce energy with greater efficiency at higher levels. I mean, I think it's worth giving it a go. Okay, so we do need to get some stuff together. So let me get some components together to try to get this wind generator or this, yeah, wind generator up and going, and then we will be right back. All right, guys, so we have everything together that we need for our wind generator here. So we're going to get that bad boy going, and that is also going to complete another quest for us under mechanism, and we're going to get some money and then another cybernetic crate. Let's see what we get. A steel ingot. Nothing too crazy, but hey, I mean, I'll take what I can take, honestly. We do have some graphical glitches every so often still. That's okay. So I'm thinking realistically this probably would be best to have on the roof, and then tie it in, unless we put it out over on the side. I don't know how big it is though. That's like the kind of underlying question here, is how big it is. I guess I'll place it right there. Yep, that is way too big for us. Oh no, we dropped it. There we go. Oh, for a second I thought we lost it. Okay, so unfortunately it's not going to work there, so maybe the roof would be the best place for it. I mean, we could probably put it right there, but it is what it is. Let's grab some dirt, and let's pillar our way onto our roof here. I probably should have some stairs up here, but let's think here. So, realistically, I think our cabling is going to come out right there. So what we can do is grab our universal cable, have it run up just like so, and then I think we can place this just like that, and that'll generate some power for us. That is pretty cool, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, our F1 is still unfortunately broken, which is always amazing. But I'm gonna get some of that out of the way there so we can actually see it. That looks really cool. That's probably one of the coolest things that we've put in yet to this game. I think I have it at a good place where I could get a screenshot of that for our thumbnail. Okay, we're good. We can get out of here. Hop down, and we should be able to come into here. And that bad boy should have plenty of power. So if I take this off, we should be perfectly fine. I don't think anything is necessarily running on this. Yeah, everything should have power, so we should be good, which is awesome. Oh. Okay. So it's producing 61 RF a tick, which is actually not that bad. It does look like we could have an upgrade for it if necessary. Oh, the power is that, the output is that, max. Interesting. It always gets confusing with the output, the power output and everything like that, because there's always so many different numbers for it. Not gonna lie, there's always a bunch of different numbers for it. And not that it's like extremely confusing, it just, I mean, you have what? You have RF, you have like joules, you have all these other things, EUs and things like that. The universal cable definitely makes things a lot better in that sense. Anyway, so cool. We have our wind generator up and going. We could always put more up there if necessary. We could also do a solar one if we really wanted to. But we can knock this off of our list. The simple storage remote, I did want to eventually get this. I did bring it up at the end of the last episode, but unfortunately we need pink slime for it. And we just don't have that yet. We need to kill a pink slime. And yeah, we don't have that. Like I said, we might be able to find them on those islands up there, but I don't think I've had luck in the past with it. So for the time being, it's just going to be on our list, but it's probably not going to happen right away. So the other thing that we wanted to eventually get going into was the Induction Smelter. Now this bad boy does take the extended crafting in order to do it. And this is the extended crafting that we need to get. Now, most of it is pretty easy to do. These black iron ingots, you're just dyeing ingots black, which makes sense. I think there was a point, though, that we were kind of getting hung up on, and we needed to get some other things in place. And it might have been this luminescence, which we have to get from Thaumcraft. So we will have to get into Thaumcraft in order to get that luminescence. But I think that was the only thing, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to look through everything really quickly just to see. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that we needed to get was that. And then you need a glowstone ingot in order to do that. Which a glowstone ingot, molten refined glowstone. I think you had used this osmium compressor, which is why it's on our list of things to make. Which we need advanced circuits for. Holy smokes. We need 2 advanced circuits for, and we don't have what we need for them, I believe. Or maybe we do. Let's see. Do we have enough for these? We do not. What are we missing here? Glowstone, right? Or no, lapis. We're out of lapis. Whew. Lapis, and then we need another electronic circuit, which I don't think we have everything for. No, we need more. We need a lot more stuff. So, what I'm thinking, because we've done a lot of crafting, and that's a lot more crafting to get into, is that we'd go out and do some exploration. Maybe try to find something else that's really cool that would be kind of cool to explore. We do have some lapis here from our void ore miner, which is awesome. We can shove this into our crusher, and that should give us a good amount of lapis output. But yeah, we have a couple minutes left in our episode, so I'm thinking that is what we are going to do. We're going to get things situated here. I'm going to stick some stuff away that we don't need. And then we are going to go out and do some adventuring. So guys, with that being said, I'm going to get stuff put away. I'm going to start heading out then. And once we find something cool to explore, I'll bring you on back. Alright guys, first stop on our exploration list is a nice sunken ship I found. We are quite a ways away from our base, as you can see by our coordinates. I just used /RTP to kind of move us to a random location here. I'm guessing we need to get a lock off of this bad boy, and we should be able to open it up. Now, I think the locks actually can now be used. Yeah, they can now be crafted into ingots, which is awesome. So if you guys are using, or you are collecting the locks, you can now switch them into actual ingots, which is cool. So we could stick some of this junk away that we really don't need on our inventory. A katana. Oof, that actually looks kind of cool. And then our keys, I don't think the keys can be done anything with, so we're gonna leave that as is. But yeah, so that's our first stop there. Let's head out of here. Gotta go through this coral. I went in a different way to get in here. I just went through some of the decking out there. We can go into our trash can and get rid of some of the stuff that we picked up. Nope, I actually want that. Don't want that actually. And get rid of that, and we should be good. So, if I come up here, as you can see, we are just out at some random island here, which is pretty cool. There is a little bit of a jungle here. There's also a rubber wood tree there, so that would have been useful if we were still trying to find rubber wood, but we were able to kind of get around having to find one out in the wild. We were able to find one, or we were able to make a sapling for it. We do have one of those the down towers over here. So there's the ones that go up in the air, and then this is the one that goes down. But I don't know if I feel like going through that right now. We've done those before, so I'm thinking that we might just kind of keep looking to find something else cool to explore. Alright guys, so I have actually returned to our base. It's just right over here on the horizon. If we jump up here, our base is right over that way somewhere. And I figured what our next adventuring could be is this big pirate ship that is right next to our base. We've been seeing this for, well, since we've started the series, realistically, we've been seeing this bad boy sitting here, and we have yet to take it on. We've taken on plenty of pirate coves, and we have, oh, that blight parasite was slain, both of them by nothing. But anyway, this has been, oh. Well, I was gonna say we should take this on, but it looks like half of it has already now been destroyed. I have no idea what happened. What the heck? Wow, look at these guys. These guys look extremely powerful. I don't know if I want to get sucked in there right now. But yeah, I was going to say we should take this on. But obviously now half of it is already destroyed. So we might want to take on a different one or try to loot it at a different time. Because obviously now we are missing out on pretty much half of this. Or we might even be able to get up to the top. Let's actually see if we can get up to the top and avoid a lot of these guys. Because a lot of these guys have now fallen through. So let's get... Ooh, we have our cable thing. Yeah, we do have this. Where's a good spot? Can we get that high? Oh, look at that. Okay. No, we cannot do that, though. Okay, so we're pretty high up. Ooh, we got some baddies in there, though. Let's be sneaky about this. Okay, up the side here. Replace one there. We have our pirate captain right there. And I'm going to place another one here so they can't get up. And we're just going to go for it. We're going to take out the pirate captain here. Ahoy, matey! Oh, wow. Holy smokes. Okay, this guy. He does some damage. And we're lagging a little bit here. But we're actually doing decent damage to him. Not anything insane, but like decent amount. And we have enough health that we're regenning. And he turned into a little endermite. Well, he's somewhere else here, it says. But he's dying. Somewhere. Just continuously dying. I have no idea why. Don't know what's happening. Is he up here? I do not see him. I don't know what happened to the captain. Oh, great. That effect that we have on us is amazing sometimes, but other times it does kind of become a nuisance. Well, we do have some goodies to loot here, so let's do some looting. So we do... That's funny. It has a shimmer enchant on it. Makes the item shimmer as if it was enchanted. That's really all. Really nothing more. Yes, I know it's useless. I know. That's funny. We'll grab that. We'll grab that because we really do want to break those down at some point in time. I'll grab that. All of this iron stuff can be broken down. So I'll take all of that, the iron daggers and so on and so forth. Great source of iron. We'll throw it in the smeltery. XP boost 3. We'll definitely take that and disenchanted. That might be another thing we get up and going relatively soon as a disenchanter. Ooh, we do have a bow, which is awesome. We have another hook shot. What is different? A long shot and then a hook shot. Right click to shoot hook. Once hook hits a block, you will be pulled to it. Interesting. I'm curious what the difference is then. And we're already all full up on our inventory. We got to put some of this stuff away. Is that enough? 3? No, it's not enough. What else can we get rid of? This sand. We don't need that sand. Cool. There's some maps in here. Nothing too crazy though. And then obviously we can go downstairs, but these guys are going to come and try to attack us. That's for certain. Yeah, look at those guys. All right. Well, I think we'll wrap it up there then. I don't know where the pirate captain went. We'll have to find him eventually, I guess. Maybe we'll come back with some better resources to be able to take these guys on. I don't know why they're not like chasing me up here, but it is what it is. Yeah, the pirate cap, I don't know what's going on. Like his health keeps going up and then down. Like right there, he should be dead, but he's not dead. And then it disappears. Oh, maybe it's just gone now. Maybe he did die. Oh boy, I have no idea what's going on with this right now. This is hilarious. But anyways, guys, we're going to wrap the episode up there. I know a little bit shorter episode in content, but when we come back in the next episode, I have a couple things in mind that I would really like to get going on. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below, or better yet, leave me a comment. I do appreciate all the comments that are left on the channel. If you're new to the channel and you do want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. It'll let you know every single time a new episode is posted to the channel. I do stream over on Twitch. We have been on a little bit of a hiatus with me going on vacation and then some personal things coming up. But we will be streaming again on our normal schedule that can be found in the description down below, along with a link over to my Discord and my Twitch. The Discord will help you keep up to date with things. The Twitch will let you know when I'm streaming, actually, or let you view it. So I know what I'm talking about. But anywho, thank you guys so much for sticking through till the end. I appreciate it so very much. I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.